Hey everybody, welcome back to another City Skylines Tuesday. This is Scott with the Get Dangerous crew, and in this episode we further developed our industries. We had done vegetables and grains before, and now because we hit Boomtown, we're moving into textiles. So hopefully, again, we can start producing more and relying on fewer imports. So thank you so much for every like and subscribe that you throw our way. We really appreciate it. Hit the notification bell so that you can find our new episodes every week. And let's get dangerous. Hey everybody, welcome back to City Skylines Tuesday. This is Scott with Get Dangerous, and we are just jumping back into things here. If you recall, at the end of the last episode, we had started working on some industries. So we have this now Barlow Junction, which is kind of our lumber industry. And then we had created over here some vegetables and grains that we were going to get going. So we got Lori's lentils and Pelican biofuel. So these are the little plots that we carved out to start getting some more industry going. Now, we've been playing this for, I'd say, about a month and a half now. And apparently we've just unlocked Boomtown. So, okay. Wow. Congratulations to us. Let's check this out. Progression panel here. So our loan limit has gone up by 500,000. We've got textile fiber farming, a heavy traffic ban, and advanced pollution management. Those are new policies that we can enable, which it'll be interesting. This heavy traffic ban is a real good way to alleviate any of the noise and pollution that you can get in kind of the suburb areas. So that's good. Yeah, so we've unlocked like 6 more development points. Ooh, intersections for highways. Okay. I think I'm going to finally purchase roundabouts. I've been like not doing roundabouts for the longest time. So, power. I want to start developing into different types of power. I don't want to go down the coal route, but I think going into this hydroelectric and solar and all that. So we'll get the battery station going, and then I don't know what we have with respect to getting geothermal. Like, I don't know if we have some good hotspots. I don't even know if you need hotspots in order to make that work. But I'll pause this a little. So, and then solar. That is a real great one. You know, solar is the cleanest energy, but it doesn't produce as much. So that's something to consider. We have, how many points do we have left? 4 points. Water treatment plant. That's not bad. Direction. Crematorium and hospital. Incinerator plant. Incinerator's nice because I believe it gives some electricity back. So if you're having issues with electricity, that's a good way to do it. And what I think we may want to do actually is snag college. And then we've got 3 points left. I don't think we quite need this level yet. We've got the basic fire services and basic police services. Let me see. We are very river based, so maybe we can do some water transportation. That'll be a cool one. Let's do that. And then parks, no. Communications, no. So next time around we'll snag some more communications. And let's throw a crematorium on there as well. Some people prefer to be barbecued. Alright, so we are back and we have new stuff. So this person's complaining about high rent, even though there is some affordable housing in the area. These are our new office buildings that we've got going on. Like I said, lumber, and then vegetables and grains. And this is kind of our industry area, recycling, landfill, all that. So maybe I can slot a crematorium right in here. get going on that. Hopefully it's not too big. Hopefully it fits right in that little slot now. But it... Oh, this is like residential. I don't think people necessarily want a crematorium as their neighbor. Well, we could like put it here. Oh, apparently everybody liked that idea of having a little ocean, or not ocean, riverside crematorium. So that's good. That's good. All right. So I will fully admit that I'm not great at this game. And I also did not watch any videos or learn anything really about the game before jumping into it. And that was kind of by design. I wanted to have that kind of fun experience of learning the game as it goes, seeing how intuitive it is and all that. But what I've decided is that I actually need to learn more about how to play this game because it's rough, and not knowing has definitely made it a little bit of a challenge to play and succeed. So we're gonna focus a little bit more on what we have and try and get something better and a little more of like a concerted effort going. So let me see. Well, this is just a large city park, large plaza, large playground. So when I originally zoned this area here, I had planned for it to be with a high school or schools nearby and then parks. So I think this is time for me to make good on that. I really do wish that there was a way to link up, paths. Like, I'm gonna put this here. Oh, it's overlapping. It's somehow overlapping there. Well, I'll put this here. I wish there was a way that I could easily, like in Civilization, well, Civilization you don't put in a lot of parks. In City Skylines 1, you could do like the walking paths, right? You could jump into this paths tool and you could make a path that linked from the park to the rest of the world, like to a sidewalk or whatever. And that was really cool to have that as an option. I would love to have that here. I don't think it's possible. I don't think that there is a way. I mean, it's just snapping like crazy. But I don't think I can draw a path that links up to it. Like it's always flagging it as overlapping, whatever. And that's just really unfortunate because realistically, if there was a park, this would extend to the street. This would extend to the street. I mean, I live next door to a park, and that is exactly the case. We have a school, and then we have a park next door, and the path 100% links directly to the street. It's kind of silly for it not to. So that is a gripe that I have. I don't think that is something that they are focused on with patching. I think they're more focused on some of the bigger issues, like people complaining about high rent when there's housing nearby, or people saying there's not enough customers, but then also they have low employment and like all of that. There's some other issues that they need to address in the game first, and that's totally fine. They can't do all things at once for everybody. So we have a little bit of a commercial demand, and then we have a higher low density residential demand. But I think what I'm gonna do is start figuring out how to be a little more intentional with the gameplay, because what I'm looking for is to actually build out a proper city that has all the services it needs, but also makes sense. So we kind of look through. You can see every time we got to the next tier, and then our money went down and then went up. So we need to stop the hemorrhaging. It's not a lot. Our balance is lower, going down each month. I can move office taxation up so that everyone. Oh no, I don't want 13. Everyone's at 12%. I think that's fair. And, you know, to be fair, I live in California. We have a higher tax rate, but we also have a lot of things that are taken care of. Right now, looking at our production, it looks like... what is this deficit? So this is what we're importing. So maybe our wheat could be much higher. We're importing a lot of it. Or our grain could be much higher. We're importing a lot of grain. Not as much veg, but right now we're not producing any veg. So I don't know. I know nothing about how the industries here work. So I'm hoping that we can get that part figured out. I also have no idea if like I need to develop commercial related to the industries or if those pop up naturally. So, you know, all fun stuff to figure out. What I'm going to do here though is build a little commercial zone here. What I would like eventually is maybe this stuff comes later, tourist attractions. Okay, so it looks like I can eventually build out some tourist attraction. Oh, that's like a statue and all that stuff. So yeah. People are complaining about the noise level. And our average noise pollution is low across the board. In the industrial area, yes, it's higher, but our average noise pollution is low. And I don't know if that is one of the known issues with the game, where people are complaining about healthcare and noise and stuff when they aren't really issues. Like if we go look, our healthcare coverage is great. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the issues really are, but not enough customers. Okay, so what kind of business are you? Treasure Trove Comics. Oh, buddy, I hate to tell you, that is kind of just how comic sales goes. So,
the billowing clouds of smoke pose a
sorry
serious health
to say
risk
that.
to anyone nearby.
Okay, apparently we're having a fire.
In the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until
Where
the
is this
situation is
fire?
under control.
Oh, over on this little island. Okay, well the nice part about islands is the fire tends to stay on the island itself, and we don't have to worry so much about it. But what I want to do is build out a little bit more of an area here. I don't know why this person thinks that they can go and buy a beachside place and then complain about the rent. Like, move.
Tonight we are doing a musical tour.
But what we're gonna do is kind of build on something here. Now, I would like to have some good, you know, way of connecting the freeways here. I have never been good at that. So we'll see if there's a way I can make it a little easier. Now the issue I do have is the elevation here is a little wonky. So it looks like this has a slope. It's sloping downward. Let me see. It slopes down toward the water, plus out of the tunnel. So there's a fun combination here where I think I may need to level out a little bit in order to make it feasible. So let's see if I can. Now in City Skylines 1, you could kind of pick a level area, like you could pick an elevation and level to that. So we'll kind of do that here. And then what I do, I think what I can do is kind of blend it a little bit. You used to get punished severely if you messed with water levels at all. That was a big no-no because the physics of it, and I don't know how accurate they were or not, but it would massively bite you if you decided to excavate or dredge a canal or something like that. Then as soon as you came back, that water level would splash, and you would, like if I went and dug a trench so that shipping lane could come through here, the water level would come through and just wreck the whole coastline here. So I'm trying to avoid that where possible. Oh, here's our roundabouts. Oh, I love it. Those are new roundabouts. Okay. So we are going to minimally impact the elevation here. Yeah, that's not bad. Plus 1%, or not even 1%, plus 0.1%. So this can be, I think this will be a little commercial area. We can do that. So then we'll have this come in, what, like 6, and go to here. And then what we can do is like a nice gentle curve, if such a thing exists. No. It's just a challenge to get those good curves. What is this? It was like a sassy, complex curve. See, I miss the curve that would just kind of blend in. Maybe I just need to get rid of this part. And go out to there. Let me curve you down. Nope. This is the thrilling stuff people tune in for. Watch Scott screw up curves. That's a 90. Okay, those added angles really make a difference. Wow. That was very cool. Did you see that up here? It showed the 90-degree angle there. So that's nice. So this can be a little commercial area since our commercial is starting to sneak up. And then it kind of runs along the highway, and then there's housing. So maybe what I can do is, well, I don't know. I wouldn't want my house to be right here, honestly. Off of like a tunnel right into my house. So maybe what I can do is do like a little tiny. No, that'd be a nightmare intersection. I'll tell you what, intersections are the bane of this game sometimes. So what we'll do is we'll just drop some. Ooh, we could do this. We could do low rent housing right on the water. No, we'll do. Why is this all EU? We'll do some medium density housing along here. Apparently everybody loved. And then, yeah, watch that just disappear. Okay. And then we'll do some commercial in here. And I want to do like smaller. Yeah, this is not bad. And then we'll do a little group like that. I don't want any on the street right here. I think that's a nice little way. Okay, so that eliminated our need for commercial and for the medium residential. So then there's a demand for some lower density residential. And that's where I think I was going to build maybe another little neighborhood out here. And maybe even with kind of the grain area. So we can see that. So when we're looking at specialized industry. So we have the industry here and here. And then up here, there's all this industry. This is for fertile land. So we have what chickens can be set up anywhere. Grain farming is fertile land, vegetable farming, textile farming. So these are all fertile land, and this is a big old bunch of fertile land here. So, and this elevation is a little wonky. Okay, so why don't we see if we can get a little more into the industry here. And I do have some more land I can purchase. I'm gonna end up trying to buy my way out of trouble. So kind of buy that swath there. I wonder if I get taxed on land. Is that all my spaces? Oh, that's 11. How's that 11? Oh well. There you go. That's 8. So that should kind of round me out a little bit. Although I don't really need this side here. So I can do this area here. Oh yeah, and I have all this. I have this whole island over here. So we'll do that for now. Okay. So then we know this is in that kind of fertile land. So I think what we can do, this is really a steep slope here. What does that slope look like? I feel like it's very steep. Yeah, that's a little rough for some farmland and such. Let me see how much I can smooth that out. Even if it's kind of like terraced off of this level, we'll do that. And like I said, folks, I do not do well with this, so we'll see. I know one of the issues you get before was like how difficult it is to move dirt. It looks like that may be an issue here. And then we'll see if we can smooth it. No? Not smoothing it at all? Okay. So what were we looking at from there? This whole area. Okay, well that's not bad at all. Oh, I like that. Okay. So we have... I wish I could see what stuff is. I don't remember what is what. So this, why can't I click this? This is grain, and this is veg. And then there's this whole area up here is grain, I believe. Or it's fertile land, so it can be more. Well, maybe we can make this textiles. That would not be a bad at all. So we can kind of run a road. Up there. And then from here we can have... Oh, that must have been a plane going by. Like, oh no, Godzilla -1 coming after us. This episode is not sponsored by Godzilla -1. Okay. So, it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, it just... one extra. Oh my gosh. Let's just connect it. Okay, well, we'll make this a textiles area. So I don't think... Oh yeah, specialized industry. Oh, that's after I've already made the industry. Right, I forget this. Okay, so we're going textiles. This is our new thing that we just got. Is textiles, so maybe... Oh, I forget where I have to... Oh yeah, there's the zone. So I'll put it there. And then I can go in and adjust these nodes. So I'll make this whole. Just do this area here is one. I'm just gonna have to deal with that little edge. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Oh well. Okay. Okay, so that is our first textiles area. Maybe we should make a second one over here. That'll be good. Okay. Actually, let's adjust this one. All right. So there is our textile industry. And hopefully that will work out and get things going. And then what I can do is put
try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Some nearby low density housing. Most people are going to complain because of the noise, but it's good because then it puts housing near their jobs.
Memento Moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first,
yeah.
we
Okay.
will be dancing
This is looking good.
through the al dente
Now we have
section
massive commercial.
before
Look at
entering
this.
the slower largo
Commercial
movement
demand. I feel like I'm
and
just
savoring
chasing
the
demand
vivacious
in this.
antipasto movement. So, without further ado, let's
Oh, what
raise
is
the
this?
curtain.
Oh, traffic congestion. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about.
The commercial district is
Having-
booming, as the area is attracting
having
more
this
high-end
real
stores,
gross
bringing the latest in
traffic
luxury to our
situation here.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes
And
while
they're
sipping a
complaining still
fancy
about the rent.
local
Should I just, like,
Jarbo
evict
latte.
them? Can I just
Or
evict
so
them?
my wife tells me.
Household
That's good
wealth
for
poor.
business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Who are the people who live here?
We're
You
live,
idling
and
adult?
we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
You work
somewhere,
at Lori's
in the city.
Lentils.
Road maintenance services have already been
And
staffed,
you
and traffic flow should return to
work-
normal. But if
Oh,
you're
you're a
planning
student,
quick
so it's
trip
a
out,
kid.
You might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're
Job
in it,
level
you,
simple. Well,
you already know about it. No use
I'm
reminding
hoping that
you.
we can eventually get some people the
Expect delays
much
and
needed
drive
career
safe.
paths that will help them get what they want. Okay, so is this something where I could do a roundabout? Would that actually help here? Once people figure out how to use it. I like that I just dropped the roundabout in, though. My goodness, that was very nice. Is that gonna alleviate it? Oh, that was a nice feature, to just click an intersection and drop a roundabout in. Okay, so what I want to figure out here is... this needs to be just no stop signs or anything. These are cars parked here? Oh, gross. No, no, no. Okay. Well, hopefully this will alleviate itself. This is nice. We can kind of see it over time. So, all right. We have got Lori's Lentils producing some grain and veg over here with Pelican Biofuel doing some grain. And then up here, hopefully textiles. That would be great. get a little industry going. We are making a profit. We are $15,000 a month higher. That's not great. But hopefully we can start to export. We can get a thriving enough industry that we can export. And then grain. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can expand this grain offering out a little bit. I didn't think that there was a lot of land here that needed the grain. So, or rather, it's not a lot of fertile land here. Let's see if we can just pop that up. I don't actually know where to look. Pollution, natural resources. Oh yeah, so we can't go too much more over here, but I think we're in a good spot. And the complaint here is waiting for a hearse. And abandoned. Oh, this building has been abandoned. This is a lot of abandoned. So maybe we need to put... I don't know how to deal with the hearse situation. I don't want to put a second cemetery. Maybe we can put another crematorium over here. Hearse garage. Yeah, we have people dying and we have hearse issues. So we can upgrade this. The temple mausoleum. We can update this with a hearse garage. I mean... there you go. Now we have a little extra spot for hearses. Hopefully that helps, but I think we're in a good spot now. We have a lot of demand for things, so we can focus on that next time. And maybe we just need a better way of getting folks over here. I think that might be our limiting factor right now. Because right now everyone has to go through this stinking tunnel. Because I don't like overpasses and on-ramps. So, more to come. Thank you everybody for joining us as we stumble our way through, and wildfires are on the horizon, but hopefully they won't reach us. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. You know, we'll see how long Sugarland Run works here. Because I'm learning my way through, I may end up just abandoning this and starting fresh from a new city. Who knows? Not me. But man, I feel like I should at least connect this city in. That'd probably be a good idea. Let me do that right now. Let's see if that ruins everything. Because that's a highway. Alright everybody, thank you so much. Take care. We will see you next time.